Hello everyone, Asaburn here, Coming 101. We're going to do some really cool review. This is, okay, I know there's going to be like a 50-50 for people because I'll say that the paint job is not good because it's not sloppy, it's just that they forgot to paint the rest. And we all know playmates are not the smartest when it comes to paint job because, well, I don't know what's going on with their paint job machine, or some lazy guy decided not to paint everything. I don't know how it works up there on that kind of stuff. But this is my very favorite, well, one of my favorite series because it's so cool and so awesome, and the idea is just fantastic. But like I said, the paint job is not finished, or they decided to not to paint the accessories right. And the other thing is that Donatello, I think they kind of screw us a little bit on Donatello, and I'll show you the reason why they did this, or what they did. First things first, where is it? Okay, so when you go to stores now, when you want to look for, say like you're just starting your new collection of Ninja Turtles, like, well, I don't have 2012 Ninja Turtles, or I don't have Dojo Splinter, or you know what I'm going with, or Fish Face and all that. Well, see, this is what the original card looks like when you buy them, from back then, in 2014, 2012, and so on. Alright, this is what it's supposed to look like. That's what the card looks like, right? Now, they don't look like that anymore. They all look like this. This is the new card. This is what they're going for now. So if you have the old stuff and you decided to open up your stuff, or you have this laying around and you thought maybe I should just throw it away because it's just hanging around, don't, because they're changing this. This no longer exists. I mean, you'll still see it at the stores, but these things are going to be fading away fast. So keep these in your collection because, you know, the original print. But now, new stuff right here. When it comes to like other characters like Shredder or April, you'll have all four of the turtles, but when it comes to the turtles, they actually have the actual character right there, which is easy. So when you're looking through your turtle toys at the Walmart or whatever, you actually see their faces, so you actually know that's the one I'm looking for, is Donatello or Raphael or whatever. Now on the back is the actual toy in the back, and it's a little more upgraded, including the back. As you can see, there's some new stuff right there. Napoleon Bullfrog and Monkey Brain. And then you got some stuff over here in the back of the bad guys and everything. Let's hope they didn't screw up the Nightmare Beavers or whatever, or Dark Beavers is what they're calling them. So everything's all changed and stuff. So yeah, I think, to me, I like the new card better. I like the yellow look to it and everything. It looks a lot better instead of plain just having like the background of the city. And before we get going, check out Fighter Corners. That's where I like to go shopping for Turtle Toys and Ghostbusters, and they have anime and video games, comic books there. The link will be underneath this video right here. So every time you see my videos, scroll down. It will have Fire Corners link, so you can just click on it. And my buddy Jared Tomato's on there too. Check him out. He goes out hunting for toys, not just turtles, but everything. Shows off what he has and does really cool contests, awesome contests, and they're very fair and everything. And if any toys that you see on here that is related to the toys on every review I do, there will be underneath this one as well. So go ahead and scroll down. There will be more reviews, as you guys pretty much going to see. Alright, so let's just get on with the review. Alright, I gotta show you Donatello first, even though he's my very, very, very favorite one, because I just love the costume on Donatello. I mean, no, he didn't steal the mask from Casey Jones, just in case you haven't seen the series. They're out in the woods trying to get with their spirit side, and they're making their costume ready for a battle. And Donatello made his mask out of a piece of a log. He made that himself, which I think is creepy, and I love it. You know how I love my creepy stuff. Super, super cool. Okay, now what do we do with it? Let me show you what he's supposed to look like, because we already know their paint job is really, really bad. Alright, so as you see, we have some paint jobs over here. Their armband is supposed to be like this blackish kind of color, really, really dark. And he has supposed to have camouflage on his leg, paint job. And his belt's supposed to be black as well, as you can see right there. Now, the paint job is not very, very well. But, like I said, it's still a good toy. See, as you can see, there's no paint job around his wrist. The camouflage part is actually not painted whatsoever, so they're kind of pulling off this Rocksteady thing. And of course, the main part is their feet, with the wraps, is not even painted at all. The armband and the kneecaps, or the knee pads, are not painted black. Neither is his belt. As you can see, it's all purple. Everything else is purple, like the old school Ninja Turtle toys. They did not put the date print on it underneath the feet. They decided to put it back on the back of the shell, like the old school Turtle toys. And then instead of saying 2015, it says 2014 Viacom Playmates Toys. So remember, kids, when you look up the toys, Playmates Toys. Do not just put Playmates, because you're going to get a dirty website and you might get in trouble with your parents. Now, the axe is really cool. I love the paint job of the axe. The axe is actually not just painted as boring as, boring gray over here. It's actually painted with a metallic spray color. So it's very shiny and it has a gloss to it. Loving that look. The way it's supposed to make it look. Now, the other part that's really kind of a downer also is that they don't have any wrist joints. Like you can really move the wrists. You can move the elbow part. But the thing is, the elbow part is good because you can actually still hold his axe or his bow staff. So for this, you can move his head, tilt it, twist it, and we'll move the camera up a little bit more. Okay, and the arms could stretch out, so you got a good joints on the elbow part. You could twist and everything, and the elbow part right here, I meant. The shoulder part, as you can see, you can actually move and twist as well. Actually, let me hold that real quick. So you actually go twist it. So if you don't have any twist right here, or actually joint around the wrist part, you can still move it to hold his weapons. Oh, and I forgot to paint the part right there around his knuckles. And then, now on the TV series version, he didn't have this piece right here in the middle. It was just open. Yes, it's very flexible, very very easily cheap plastic, but not cheap enough to break or anything. So don't worry about that part. You cannot take off the mask. You can't take off the hoodie. But I don't know what it is. This hoodie and the mask reminds me of what's his name? Skeletor from He-Man. I don't know what it is. It just screams out Skeletor. I guess because of the color or whatever. The kneecaps are actually pretty good. You twist. You move this piece. And he has good joints. Like I said, it's just the wrist part is actually the bad part, that there's no movements. I just don't understand why they are doing that. Now, where are the other guys? I had them over here, and now I don't know what I did with it. Now, the one that got a few people asking me, why do they look shorter than the basic turtles? Well, it's not true. I'm going to use my second print turtles because they're a little bit taller than the regular 2012 ones. Now, the thing is, he's actually taller than the second print basis Donatello. As you can see, for some reason why I didn't decide to use this dark purple like they're supposed to do in this piece. This is the purple they're supposed to be using, but they decided not to use it. But that's okay. It's still good. It's still good. So, yes, the Mystic Turtles are actually taller than the regulars. Now, the part where I said looks like we got screwed really, really bad with the accessories for Donatello. Let me show you why. What is the purpose behind a tie-up rope? I don't get it. This is stupid. This is the dumbest idea I have ever seen when it comes to accessories for any weapons out there. And if you could prove me wrong that there's another accessories, different toy line, whatever, that could be worse than a metallic wrap up metal, then please tell me. I'd like to see something that's worse than this, because yes, he could hold this in his hand, but what's he gonna do? Gonna throw this at the foot soldier? Yeah, okay. So this is a really horrible accessories right here. I just don't get it. I'm not gonna throw it away or anything, but it's just really bad. Now the other part that they screwed us over is, look at the hammer. And you remember the demo version when they're all showing the Donatello giant, big old hammer right there? Well, here's the hammer now. What the heck happened? And now we have this little cement-looking Cheryl Khan Mortal Kombat weapon. I mean, this is a puny little square compared to this. So you do not get this. You get this little thingy thing. Now I thought maybe I didn't get this toy, and I was looking to my bubble part, when they have all the weapons, and nothing's really filled out. Nothing's missing. This is what you get. Now if you guys, people at home, if you actually got this, please show me on the piece, on the picture, and tell me on the comments that you actually got this piece and not this. But I got this, and this is the first print of all of it. I guarantee it's going to be a vintage soon. But yeah, that's my hammer right there, guys, which I feel totally ripped off. And it kind of makes me upset, but yet Donatello is still my favorite toy out of all the Mystic Turtles. So that's the accessory right there, people. And yes, they can still hold their old weapon, their own bow staff and everything. Oh, here's the funny thing is, it's actually when it tells you all the weapons, it comes with a hammer, on stone, and axe, right? And it also says bow staff. You do not get a bow staff in this toy line. So, yeah, so you don't get a bow staff in this, but it tells you you do. So we'll put Donatello back here, and move this. And now we go to the one I just got recently. My girlfriend picked me up from the gym and surprised me because she went to Walmart and she found this hanging right there in front, waiting for her. So this was the last piece I needed to complete my Mystic Turtle. Now, let me put it out like this. Stay. And this card, I'm going to take out the... There. Bubble is not too bad. This is what the bottom piece looks like. Very, very cool. You get some prizes to win. You also get, the T-Machines booklet to tell you what's coming up. Nothing really new, still the same stuff. And you get this little booklet right here. Nothing really new. There's some new booklets out there that people are actually getting. I don't have it. This is the other prints. Nothing really new. Oh, just in case you're wondering, on the little card, the basic one, just for Leonardo, is $8.88. Just to let you know, it's not too much when we got this. Or when she got this. So here's the original, how it's supposed to look with the paint job. The little paint piece over here. The belt is actually gray. Really cool. I mean, it's not really too much. I just got to paint this pieces. And yes, as you can see, the background is still the same. Just add on more stuff to it. And as you see, he does not have the gray belt, but he also just have blue. Okay. Actually, hang on a second. Oh, you don't really. I thought it would have like a piece that's supposed to tell you something, but I'll show you what I'm going to show you. For once, and this is why Leonardo's probably the popular one, because he looks cool. He is the new print of Jungle Leo back in 2007 or 2008, the second series when they're all wearing costumes and everything. This is very close to Jungle Leo. As you can see this. Like I said, there's no paint or prints on the bottom. And the cape is actually very flexible. Don't bend it too much because you don't want to take it off and everything. But you got your print right there. And he doesn't have his sword holder. But here's a trip. Here is the trip, okay, guys? I'm going to show you the rest of it, of the turtles. But I'm going to show you this one. For once, you actually get his actual weapons. Like his sword. I mean, you do see the sword in the series. But, like I said, they also... All of them. They also said they come with scythes, they come with nunchucks, they come with bow staff. They don't. This one actually comes with his swords. Super cool. Same thing, a little bit thicker. Good thing because it's actually not too loose. And like I said, it's just brown color. And the best part about this toy, they're actually wrist movements. How cool is that? How come the other ones don't have that wrist movements, but Leonardo does? Apparently, somebody at Playmates actually likes Leo better, or something like that. But as you can see, no paint job, and no paint job. But like again, you got wrist movements. Now I don't know. Maybe you guys have wrist movements on your other turtle toys, or maybe your Leonardo don't have that wrist movements. I don't know. Put your comments down if yours just like mine, or maybe you do have wrist movements on Donatello and all of them. So yes, you get your sword, but you also get this cool looking sword holder. Now, let me put this right here. It goes in gently. Now here's the fun part. Okay, there's a hole right here. I don't know, I was saying it's the best idea ever, but it goes like that. And you cannot put your arm down. This thing is way too freaking big to become a sword side, like samurai sword. I don't know why they decided to change the idea. I mean, they should make it like straight, you know, like how they're supposed to look, like kind of like that. Now, I guarantee if they made it like that on the side, it would actually look a little bit decent, or easier to bend his arm, but, you know, really can't. So, I mean, it doesn't really tell you on the card or whatever. That's why I thought it was going to say, like, oh, you're supposed to hold it like this or whatever. But no, it just looks like that. Kind of ridiculous a little bit, but it's kind of cool at the same time. You could try to take off his cape or his robe or his well, yeah, but I wouldn't do it because it would be harder to put it back on. His top part of his hoodie does not come off, just like Jungle Leo, that you actually could take them off easily. But this one is actually attached to his head, and it's really weird how they made the mask and everything. Like they attached the bottom part and everything to his mask. The joints are all the same, you know, your typical movements and stuff like that. I just wish they actually do their paint job right. He can hold any sword easily because his grip is actually pretty decent. And then we get the second print Leonardo. Fix his legs. And as you can see, the basic turtle is actually taller than the not basic turtle. Mystic turtle is actually taller than the basic. As you can see that. And the paint job is a light blue, and then instead of making it dark blue like they're supposed to, but you know, whichever. So everything else is the same. I mean, just more damage, you know, the whole scratch up and fighting marks on him on here, but they actually just kept it plain. Oh, and the other thing I forgot to mention is that their shell, the front shell, is actually very bendable, so you got to flex them and everything. You know, bend them out so they will actually move and won't get caught. So that's the cool part about that. But be careful with that. Don't keep holding them out like that because they're also shell will stay forward. It won't bend back right away. But that's the look of not Jungle Leo, Mystical Turtles. Really cool for Leonardo. Oh, and of course, I forgot to mention, he gets a bow staff, bow and arrow. That's actually attached. Does not come off. Kind of reminds me of the movie star Splinter, and 1988 one as well. So easily sticks on like that. I love it. This is part of the reason why Leonardo is the biggest sell of all, because you get a better weapons. You actually get his swords, bow staff, reminds you of Jungle Leo, and you get actually a little, you actually get it like his little wrist movements. So that's pretty cool. And his accessory is a lot better than Donatello's. A lot better. Let's see who's next. Let's do Raphael. I like Raphael. He's a little 50-50. Reason for it. Let me show you his little card. Okay, here's his card right here. Here's the front part where where Raph looks like. Oh, I forgot to show you Leo real quick. That's what Leo looks like now on your card. On Raph, as you can see, his little weapons. His little claw thing that's supposed to be painted silver. And his little armband. I mean, in the cartoon, he's wearing fishnets, not a metallic looking thing. But I decided to add on to that. Now, weirdest thing ever. His weapon is like so flexible. I mean, like, look at that. And I don't remember seeing this in the TV series. I'd rather have another one of this. I mean, look at this. It's like foam almost. You only get one of these, which is kind of sucks because in the cartoon he gets two of them to fight. I'd rather have two of these and then not only, I don't know what's going on with this thing right here. I mean, it's kind of weird. Of course, like I show you the paint job. They're not even painted. You can paint it yourself if you like. I've seen people do it. The belt is actually the right color, because it's actually dark brown, and this is actually dark brown. Of course, once again, they didn't paint this piece right here. Now, the weird part is, actually, I haven't really checked on the other ones. Yeah. Their knee pad is actually kind of rubbery. Like, I could actually bend it. Like, really rubbery. I don't know what's going on with their plastic and everything. Oh, and of course, in the back piece, I like the whole ripping looking fabric. And his weapon also in the back is attached to this piece is actually two gas tanks right there, because he is, I forgot to mention also, my bad, Donatello represents mountain, spirit of mountain. Leo represent the spirit of air, or spirit of wind. Raphael, I'm guessing he's supposed to be spirit of fire, because he was in the cave, catching all the foot soldiers on fire. I don't know if you guys caught it or not, but he actually pulled a Goonie inside joke in the series. He was coming up beneath the water, and he was inside of a giant cave. And he said, so much for a battle, or a pirate ship. Remember pirate ship in the cave that he was fighting when he was a little kid in the Goonies? Yeah, that was a Goonie joke. I don't know if anybody caught that. But, so let me, move this out. And then we get Raphael. And as you can see, the Mystic Turtle is actually taller than the basic one. I like his face better right here than this, because here's the part where I started looking at it like, what the heck just happened here? Check out his teeth. Okay, that's his teeth, right? His eyes are more wider. Not right here. I don't know what the heck happened to his teeth. They just make it like a little dingy little line, and then they make a little another dingy little line on top. I mean, what happened to the paint job on his teeth? And his eyes are like a little bit thinner. The other one, his eyes are like wider and it has more painted white. But this one is little squinky little eyes. But yeah, he's still my third favorite one. Oh, and of course his other weapon. I don't know what it is, or what's the purpose behind it. But like I said, the weapon. There's his weapons, flaming torch, and size. You do not, and I repeat, you do not get his weapon size. But you do have a side holder, which you can't really put his weapon inside those little holes because his gas tank is actually blocking it. So I could try it. There we go. Maybe do that. But it's gonna bend your side a little bit because this thing's in the way. I don't know. Something reminds me. These two gas tanks reminds me of Jurassic Park in the Sega Genesis game when you had to drive a Jeep and you run over the gas tank to get more gas, or else you die and a T-Rex eat you alive. But anyways, yeah, you can. I guess you can hold your side like that, but be careful because it will bend a little bit too much because this thing's in the way. But once again, you do not have any weapon. Well, you have these weapons, but you don't have his Raphael sai. And again, if you guys do have your Raphael sai, take pictures. I want to see it. And put your comments down on it. So there you go. Got Raphael right there. And last but not least, where are you? Michelangelo. I think he looks pretty cool. Yeah, just little. I told you, like I said to you before, I don't like this whole smiley face thing. I want him to actually have like the game face, like I'm gonna kick your shell, or now like, hey, yeah, I'm happy. But I'm glad they made the eyes more creepier, more darker. Now like all big eyes, but he has a little smirk on his face, which I kind of wish they didn't do that. So put him down right there, and his card. Right here. Now, as you can see, they put a little more effort in the original because it's supposed to be made out of wood and stuff. He represents the forest or spirit of the forest or forest spirit. As you can see, everything's painted like wood. Right there, and a little spray of a brown part. But then again, oh, it's Casey wondering. There's Michelangelo right there. But then again, they didn't do that. This is the big deal right here because it's supposed to be wood and they didn't even paint that at all. Rubbery elbow pad or knee pads. You do have a weapon holder for Michelangelo to put his nunchucks. Oh, of course, once again, in case you want to see it. It's supposed to come with nunchucks. Never does. Doesn't come with nunchucks at all. Not only that, look at the demo. You don't see any of their other weapons at all. You don't see a bow staff, nunchucks, sire. You just can see Leonardo with all his good stuff. They didn't paint the thing right. It's orange paint job. And his wrist, of course, does not move whatsoever. But it does move at the elbow part, so you got you twisted a little better. The paint job is a little bit on this part. They didn't paint it wood. They just painted dark green and then made this into a shell-looking white, color, I guess you call it. You could actually move his head. You don't have to worry about this piece right here, blocking you or anything like that. I mean, he's still pretty cool, though. Of course, Leonardo started off with this kind of mask. Then now we have movie star Raphael and a Michael Bay version on the same mask. And now Mikey. Dante's next. Oh. Let's see, where's Mikey? Using my second print Michelangelo. And as you can see, the Mystic Turtle is actually taller than the basic ones right there. So everything actually is all different. Except for the basic one actually has more details than these ones over here. Of course, here's his other weapon, which I don't know what they were thinking making this one. And of course, the print on the back, date. So that's right there. Oh, Raphael actually had the same weapon with the original Mystic Turtles. So this is the second version of Mystic Turtles. The original one, they actually have, instead of looking all cool like this, they actually learned their chi and their energy, you know, the energy and everything. And when they were saying certain words, and they had a like this tattoo looking thing lining up all over their body, it looks really cool, like a tribal. That's what they call it, tribal tattoos all over them, but by their own color. It's really cool. I did do the Mystic Fury toys. I'll put that link underneath this one. And I didn't know I already did it, but I have the Mystic Fire, the enemy guy, those really cool bad guys that brought back the Shredder in the series. I did a review on him, and I'll put his review underneath this one. The original Mystic one, they actually show you the real Shredder, and you get to see Humata Yoshi, and they learn their chi and their power so much that they actually do turn into dragons. Super crazy. Super cool. It was a hidden episode, but they actually showed it, and now you can buy it on DVD for those original Mystic Turtles. I won't spoil it too much. You gotta see it yourself. It'll blow your mind. But I do like this a lot better. Just the costume and everything. Kind of want to dress up like this for Halloween. So push what you like about their looks. If you like it, push like. And does help my video out. Share this with your friends. Show them, like, hey, check out this kind of stuff. This is really cool stuff. But like I said, the wrist is really bad. They don't have any movements except for Leonardo. Their paint job is really, really horrible. I totally understand. I don't know what's going on with that. But yet, this is still my favorite series of all Turtle toys on the new stuff. I love it a lot. I love Mystic stuff. Like I said, Donatello looks creepy, got the Skeletor thing going on, but yet I still love it. So, and I know somebody's gonna say they won't like it. I guarantee you somebody's gonna push dislike, but you gotta tell me why. I mean, I'm pretty sure because of the paint job. But they're pretty good size, and if you guys are like, okay, maybe I will go buy my Mystic Turtles, but you want to start off by one, start off by Leonardo. Next, I say go for Donatello. Third, Raphael, and then Mikey. I mean, I love Mikey and everything, and I love his look, but Leonardo, it is the biggest hit, and I showed you the reason why. So, yes, also, as you can see, they're all the same, different size. You know, Mikey's the shortest, Donatello's the tallest, Raphael is the widest, because he has more muscle and all that. So, they're a different print right there. I hope they bring back the Mystic Turtle in the next series that's coming up. It was a great show. Terrific fight scenes and everything. Twisted. Really twisted. So this is let you know that. But I still think Donatello has the worst accessories of all. But that makes it up right there. This thing right here, this looks like this Final Fantasy thing going on. That is sweet. I would like to make that myself. Alright, so that's my review on Mystic Turtles. I really, really, really love this series. I mean, like I said, the paint job sucks. The joints, all it is, I mean, everything else is fantastic. The joints is great. It's just the wrist part really is kind of a bummer that you can't really pose on everything. But Leonardo is definitely a yes on that one. I forgot to mention that Raphael's head can't really do too much. Can't, you know, move around because of this little scarf thing, and that's pretty much it. But I would say, yeah, add these to your collection. These things are really, really cool. I love this series a lot. I can't stop saying it. I just love it. I don't know. It's been a while since I saw my full collection, but I think I have Jungle Leo, and if I do, I know I did a review on it, and if I did, I will put the original review underneath this one. But if I didn't, I'm going to be on the hunt for Jungle Leo, and you'll see this one again to do some comparison, because this does look like Jungle Leo. That's the first thing that popped in my head when I saw it. But yeah, add this to your collection. tell me what you guys think about all his toys of this Mystic Turtles. Which one's your favorite? Which one's your least favorite? Like I said, I think we got screwed with Donatello because it's a weapons accessory sucks so bad, and none of them comes with their own original weapons, which it says it does, but it doesn't. So Playmates, what's up? What's up? You gotta get with your game, people. You're losing your customers. A lot of people are saying forget Playmates. They suck. You guys not doing your job right. But you know what? I'm holding on. I'm still a fan. But seriously, Playmates, get with the program. Get with your game. Fix your paint job printer or whatever it is. It needs to be fixed. Okay? I mean, I know you guys were the original 80s and 90s makers, but you guys got to step up with your game, people. Still love you guys, so don't forget. Alright, so, yeah. Add these to your collection. These things are really cool. Even though the paint job might be but it's still pretty cool. Very cool accessories and everything besides Donatello's. Great episode, and I hope they make more of these. I guarantee you they're going to make vintage out of these ones because, like, oh, well, we're going to do a little paint job right here and forget everything else. And next one, they're going to paint all this and not paint this piece right here. You know how they are. But I guarantee they're going to do something like that. But I don't know. I don't think my girlfriend's going to allow me to have another print of these. I'm happy with where they are right here. Yeah. So if your Raphael weapon is really flexible, tell me. But if yours is not, you know, tell me why. Show me that, hey, my weapons are pretty heavy. You know, it doesn't flex or anything like that. So yeah, these are taller than the basic turtle toys and everything else. Really cool to play with. It looks cool with the rest of your turtle toys. I put them with my corner piece over there, and it looks badass. I got a lot of people have been saying, like, hey, can you ooze Donatello? Alright, well, I guess I didn't have to put the voting on there. A lot of people want to see Donatello ooze. And I already took the picture of Donatello being oozed because I had to redo this review because I only had all three of them and I could never find Leonardo. And then I was about to load up the review, and then that's when my girlfriend surprised me the next day, or today, that she found Leonardo. So I'm redoing my videos. Alright, so, yes, collectible. I guarantee you this is going to be collectible. I know people hate the word rare. This is rare. It's going to be rare in the future. I know people hate it, so I'm just going to use the word collectible. This is going to be collectible. A big history in the Turtles toys and series. So, yeah. So I'm going to show you the ooze and then the eBay villain. So let's get on with the show on that part as well. And thank you for watching. Push like, it does help my video, and please leave some comments and share this with your friends. Show them what's going on. Show them if they like it or not. It's up to them. All right, people, take care and happy hunting, everyone. Here's something else. If you have a black light, they actually look pretty cool in a black light. Neon color, especially Donatello. My bell has it right there. And today, since we're going to use that, we're going to use the purple one as well. But like I said, Donatello looks pretty sweet with this purple. I mean, just kind of light. So, let's just put some ooze in there. That's the bottom piece, it'll be easy to clean up. So, here we go. Sticking to me. Get off my finger. Oh, there's a perfect print right there. Okay. See how well this works. So, I don't know. I'm actually quite excited about the whole Mothman thing.
I know a lot of people. If you ever read those articles where those guys are like, "Oh, the worst toys ever," Mockman. It's like, what? Mockman's awesome. I mean, the reason why they probably don't like it because they're probably little sissies, and I don't know. I can't judge, but still, Mockman's cool. I like gross, gooey stuff. And oh, I missed him. Okay, Mister. It's not oozing the way it should be, but it's gonna be close enough. Maybe we have to fix it up ourselves or something. I don't know. It's just coming down like all over him. It's not sticking. Maybe not. Ah! It's not really doing the whole slime thing like how I wanted it. So let's fix them up, shall we? Maybe go like this over his head. I notice these new plastic stuff, they're like really hard to catch with the ooze. I don't know if you guys notice it when you ooze your turtle toys. But I'm pretty sure someone did. Yeah. Ooze, I say. Ooze, I say. And stick. Stick on him. Looks pretty cool like that. Awesome. Well, that's the best I'm going to get it by. It's my friend. Best we're going to get it. But we're going to take some pictures and post them on Instagram and Facebook. So let's go look for some eBay villains. Alright, it's eBay time, and we have Metalhead, the 2012 version. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no error. So it says Metalhead. The guy didn't take a picture of the back of the card because there was a error version out there, which I show you on my review, that they had two Raphaels instead of Raphael and Michelangelo, and then later on they fixed it, so you're not too sure if you're getting a rare one or not on this guy. Here's the guy who's selling it, Hobby Mail. He's obviously doing a really good job. He's doing good. But he wants to sell this for $34.95. Free shipping. So yeah, we got free shipping. Let's see, brand new box, unused, unopened. That's true. Let's see. Oh, minor edgeware on the card. So I mean, he seems like he's doing a really good job on selling it and everything. But as cool as free shipping, but $34.95 for a toy that you could just go to Toys R Us, Walmart, Target, and you could get this for $8.99 or $9.99. Okay, even if you go to Walgreens or CVS, you could get it for $11 just for this toy. Exactly like this toy. And I'm pretty sure it'll be a little bit more, the edges won't be all damaged or anything. But for $34.95, that's where we had to say, no, sorry, dude, that's a little bit too much. $34.95, I could probably get the whole set series than just one. I mean, I don't know. Call me crazy or not, or do you guys agree with me? I mean, I wouldn't even pay $20. Not hell, I wouldn't even pay like $15 for a basic action figure. Unless there's an error on there, maybe, I don't know. But not for that much. So put your comments down and tell me what you guys think behind all this.